Hi and welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited about today's vlog because today I want to talk to you guys about the first quarter of 2017. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. If you're not already subscribed, please be sure to hit that subscribe button because I don't want you to miss anything. This year I'm going to be doing more vlogs, and sometimes they're not going to always take place in my little studio here. Sometimes they may be in my car. It just depends on when the mood strikes for me to do a vlog. But I'm going to try. I'm not going to commit now. I'm going to try to do one vlog a week because I really do enjoy doing them. If you haven't already, check out the vlog I did last week where I did a get to know me vlog, which it was different for me, you know, a little different, but I was glad and excited that I did it. So let's jump right on in. So we are in the first quarter of this year. And now is the time to start getting yourself together. Everything you do or don't do depends on what you do right now. So these are 3 things to do in this first quarter. Number 1, stop procrastinating on the things you are called to do or the things you just want to do. Now let me put a pin right there. If I had a dime for every time I ran across someone that is procrastinating, I would be rich. Y'all, I would be super rich, myself included, because there are things that I want to do, that I need to do, that I procrastinate on. And I decided, because I don't do New Year's resolutions, because I'm not resolving to do anything. But what I do is I make goals. And so I decided that one of my major goals for 2017 was to stop procrastinating on the things that I know I need to do. Because here's the problem with that. When you procrastinate, all it does is sets you back. And then sometimes you can procrastinate so much that when you're ready to start doing whatever it is that you want to do, it's too late. You see what I'm saying? So we really need to work on not procrastinating so much, okay? Number 2, write out your plan of action and get to work on it today. Did you hear what I said? Today. So when you finish looking at this video, get out pen and paper, get out your journal or whatever it is that you write in, and write out your plan of action and get started today. We have to stop saying, I'm going to start on Monday. Well, if today is Friday, which is not, but if today were Friday, then why are you waiting till Monday? You know, regardless of what day of the week it is, stop saying I'm going to wait till next week, or I'm going to wait till next month, or because I used to tell myself I'm going to wait till the first of the month to do X, Y, or Z. Stop doing that. Stop it, y'all. We got to stop doing that. Start today. Stop putting things off and start today. And I promise you, you will thank me, and you'll thank yourself for not putting it off and going ahead and doing what you need to do, because there's no reason to procrastinate. Number 3, become obsessed with what it is you want to do and find a way to make it happen. Now, I'm talking about a healthy kind of obsession. I'm not talking about the stalking kind of obsession. I'm talking about a healthy obsession. When I tell you guys that I am so obsessed with the things that I want to do, honey, let me tell you something. I am. When I say I'm obsessed, I am looking in my planner several times a day. I am looking in my vision book several times a day, and always before I go to bed. You know why? Because I am obsessed. I am obsessed with the things that I'm going to accomplish in this new year, and I'm obsessed with watching my business grow. I'm obsessed with watching Michelle grow. And so I have to be, because not being obsessed means that I can just kind of slack off and then nothing gets done. So I have to stay obsessed with what it is that I'm trying to accomplish. That means I have to be super focused, and I cannot allow things to take me off my focus for what it is that I'm trying to do. And that means sometimes you have to cut family off, sometimes you got to cut friends off, sometimes you got to cut the TV off. As much as I love Scandal, and as much as I love the haves and have-nots and so many other channels, sometimes you have to cut the TV off and become obsessed with what it is that you're trying to do and where you're trying to go. Okay, so I have 2 quotes that I'm going to give you, and then I will leave you be. So, quote number one: you can throw in the towel, or you can use it to wipe the sweat off your face and keep going. Now, I'm not sure where this quote came from, so I just had a known because I don't know where it came from, but I love it. And then my second quote is this: the minute you think of giving up, think of the reason why you held on so long. And that, as well as unknown. And that second one was so powerful, because in life we all get to a point where we want to say, I give up. I am done. I'm not fooling with this anymore. I don't want any more to do with it. But sometimes, not all the time, sometimes you have to ask yourself, why did you hang on so long? And you know why you hung on so long? You hung on so long because you could visualize yourself, or whatever that thing is, manifesting into whatever it is that you want it to be. That's why you held on. You held on because you saw the good in whatever it was. And truthfully, and I know I'm going to go into a whole nother realm here, but that's why a lot of times we hang on to relationships that we should have let go a long time ago, because we see the good. And I know I do, and I'm guilty of this, or I have been guilty of this, I should say. But I see the good in people. Even when you're showing me the bad, I always see the good in people. I see the good in things. I see the good in just the good, you know what I mean? And so I will hang in there, but then sometimes you have to know when to let go and move on. Because hanging on is doing nothing but hurting you, and you're getting nothing out of it. But in this case, what I'm saying to you is, if you have a business idea, and you've been working with this idea, you've been trying to make it grow and all these other things, and you're not seeing growth, ask yourself, why did you hang on so long? So let's say you spent the last 2 years working on a business idea, right? And you say, well, you know what, this is a new year, and I've done all I can. My channel's not growing. My social media platform is not growing. So I'm just going to give up, wash my hands of it, and I'm done. Ask yourself, why did you hold on this long? And if you can come up with a wonderful reason why you've held on for so long, I say hold on a little bit longer, because that change that you're waiting for is coming. Lord, you know what? I feel like I'm getting ready to start preaching, so let me back up just a little bit. But I just want you to understand what I'm saying. Hold on. That change that you're waiting for is coming, and just as soon as you give up, something will happen. You'll say, God, dog, I wish I had hung on just a little while longer. Because that change you're looking for is right around the corner. It's right on the other side of that wall. It's right on the other side of whatever, but it's right there. And if you give up, you will never, ever, ever accomplish whatever it was that you set out to do. You know, I've thought about this picture that I saw on, I think I first saw it on Instagram. And it's a picture of a man, and he's chiseling away at this wall. And, you know, finally he says, you know what, the heck with this. I'm done. I give up. I've come all the way from here, and now I'm right here. And he gives up. Like, this is the wall, right? Let's say my hand is the wall. He's right here, and he decides, I've had enough. I'm giving up. But what he didn't know is that all he needed was to hit that concrete one more time, just one more time, and that wall would have come down, and whatever he was searching for was right on the other side of that wall. But he gave up before he should have. Now, I'm not saying there aren't going to be times when you need to give up on something or someone, but just hang in there. Ask yourself why you hung on so long. And depending on your answer, that's going to give you the answer that you need as to whether or not you should let it go and just move on, or hang on in there and keep pushing forward. I hope that this vlog helps you. And if it doesn't help you, pass it on. Hopefully it'll help someone else, because I want all of us to be successful in this new year. And like I said, I'm going to be sure, and I've already put this down in my notes, but I'm going to be sure that every quarter I do a a vlog to talk about how you can be successful in that current quarter, because I do want you all to stick with whatever it is that your hearts desire and not just give up because you're not seeing the results that you want to see right away. And as you all know, I am a life coach, and if you ever want to schedule a session with me, please feel free to do that. And in fact, I would encourage that you do that, because sometimes, someone on the outside can help you get focused and stay focused more so than you can do for yourself. So that's all I have for you today in this vlog. I look forward to seeing you next week on our next vlog. And until then, take care and continue being the awesome people that I know you are. I love you guys, and see y'all. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. So. Until our next vlog, I want you to continue to be the awesome people that I know you are. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. That's going to be interesting to edit.